It is Monday morning, and that means here on Winging It, it is time to check in with TMZ about all the latest Hollywood news. We are joined by Dax, who's coming at us from LA right now. Now, Dax, let's get right into it because it seems like it was a busy weekend for a lot of celebrities. And starting with Conrad Murray, he is free. So I'm turning to you to ask sort of what this all means, not only in Conrad Murray's life, but for all the other sort of factions that he's involved in.
Yeah, well, if you know, Conrad Murray was sentenced to 4 years behind bars, and because of overcrowding, got out, and did not spend an extra minute in there. He actually got out this morning at 12:01 a.m., walked out the door, and he was actually pretty covered. They didn't walk him out the front door, so there wasn't a lot of shots of him out there at all. And here's the thing: so now he's a free man to make some money. So we know that he had penned a lot of his book while behind bars. So I think he's going to be looking for a publisher to publish that book. I think people are very interested in what Conrad Murray has to say, his side of the story, so that could be very lucrative. On top of that, we know that he is open to doing some kind of reality show as well about what it's like for him, life after going to jail. You know, getting reestablished, what he's going to do, if he's going to try to get his medical license back, all of that. We do not know if there's anyone out there that's quite interested, but I know that he is definitely open to that. So for right now, you know, we'll see what he decides to do, but there's a lot of people obviously very upset that he's out of jail as well.
Well, turning from one celebrity getting out of jail to one who's currently in jail, if I'm not corrected, that is Chris Brown. It seems like he's spending some time behind the bars.
Yeah, so over the weekend, Chris Brown was arrested for an allegedly assault on a man, which is a felony. He was in D.C. He was, I guess, out at a nightclub, and afterwards allegedly punched this guy in the face, possibly broke his nose. And there's two different stories. The man that got punched, the victim, is saying that he photobombed a picture that Chris Brown was taking with a couple female fans, and Chris got upset and punched him. Chris Brown's people saying, no, that's BS. The guy tried to trespass onto Chris's tour bus, and so Chris was just kind of defending the bus and to keep the guy off. Either way, Chris was arrested, put into jail. He is actually still behind bars right now, waiting for the courts to open in D.C. He has a hearing in the morning, and they'll decide what they're going to do. But the problem is he is still under probation for the Rihanna beating, and so this could violate his probation, and he could end up spending a maximum of like 4 years behind bars. So we'll see what happens this morning, but this guy just really cannot keep himself out of trouble.
And our last story of the day, of course, celebrities always border the inappropriate with their Halloween costume, but one celebrity's Halloween costume is surrounded by controversy right now. And it comes to a surprise to me because it's someone that seems very sweet, and that's Julianne Hough. It seems like she might not have thought her costume through all of the way.
Yeah, I think she probably just got into the moment, and then now that everyone's giving her a hard time, she's thinking about it. But basically, it looks like her and her friends all went dressed up as the girls from Orange is the New Black, and Julianne Hough went as Crazy Eyes, which she had to put on a lot of makeup and essentially put on blackface. And now she is getting a lot of criticism. People are very unhappy with her. She did hit Twitter and apologize for offending anyone out there. I think, you know, sometimes you just make bad decisions, and this would have been one of them.
All right, well, Dax, thank you for all of your information today, and you can catch Dax and all of his friends on TMZ right here on CW23.